Unbelievably, not many people know how harmful cigarettes can be to the smokers and the people around them. Often people don't think about the negatives associated with smoking, ignoring the many harmful aspects pointing towards smoking. If you support smokers, you might as well be saying, "Oh yeah, here is a gun, go shoot yourself," because that is what frequent smokers are doing to themselves, slowly. These are my 3 reasons why smoking should be banned, because cigarettes have over 4,000 chemicals, and then those chemicals affect the environment. They have 43 unknown increasing cancer chemicals that increase cancer. Did you know that?
So we think smoking should just be banned altogether. On to her first point. Family conflict may occur as smoking is only allowed for an older audience. This may cause many arguments between the family. Smoking in cars with kids is a big deal because it will increase cancer for children as the smoke is flying in their faces. So smoke are making their own selfish mistake to put their whole family at risk of future cancer or even death. Smoking should be banned for families at least until their children have left home, not endangered the children, I can't say that word, around you. Subjecting them to secondhand smoke is beyond careless and, quite frankly, it's ignorant. It has been proven that secondhand smoking is detrimental to one's health, so I consider it non-harsh child abuse when a parent does this. I understand that parents have the right to smoke in their own house, but it's as simple as stepping outside to smoke. You may not care about your health, but you don't want to bring your child down with you. Secondhand smoke enters the lungs of your growing children and prevents them from properly developing lung capacity and places chemicals and toxins in their precious bodies. So how can this be legal? Should it be legal to poison children? Well, apparently it is. Only a selfish, inconsiderate parent would smoke in a home or car that would introduce toxins and chemicals willingly to their children. There is no argument that would prove this wrong. I hate
Smoking.
The smell of it.
Secondly, smoking doesn't only affect the person who smokes, it actually affects the surrounding environment greatly. In fact, smoke and cigarette butts affect our environment the most, resulting in land, air and water pollution. Even the production of making cigarettes affects the environment. After hearing this, don't you think that smoking should be illegal? Some smokers are unaware of smoking polluting the environment. Smokers are actually one of the direct contributors to environmental pollution. They breathe about 4,000 chemicals from the cigarette, and then those 4,000 chemicals are breathed out into our precious environment. Think about it, that's 4,000 chemicals into our environment that doesn't need to be there. If we all stop smoking, those 4,000 chemicals will no longer be in the environment. The production of making cigarettes has a very big effect on our environment. Instead of using the land to grow tobacco, we could be using that land to grow food for third world countries in the Middle East and Africa. Plus, tobacco plants sometimes carry pests and diseases, so tobacco farmers have to spray different chemicals on the plant to kill the pests and diseases. Because of this, tobacco companies' budgets have been skyrocketing over the last few years, all companies together gaining over $3 billion each year. To slip away in their back pocket, well, it's time to say no to smoking.
On to her third topic. Should the government be advertising cigarettes and smoking if a younger audience may be watching, and why we should ban it in general? Smoking advertising should be banned. Advertising can end up being very persuasive, especially with young people, and since smoking is a dangerous activity, it would just be better overall for society if smoking advertising was banned. So then parents and other adults would not have to worry about dangerous products being promoted to children. Smoking advertising should be banned. It just seems wrong to try and entice people into having an addiction that will not only cost them a whole lot of money, but hurt their health and in extreme cases kill them. It is weird that it would never even be allowed in the first place. And another thing, it can also hurt the friends around you.
Finally, smoking should be banned in public places. Not only do cigarettes have 43 unknown chemicals that increase your chances of cancer, people who smoke are more likely to develop diseases such as lung cancer and liver cirrhosis. Cirrhosis is mostly caused by smoking. It reduces and even poisons the liver, unable for the organ to perform its function. For example, a A healthy lung is pinkish in color and helps the person breathe in oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide. But a smoker's lung is very dark and is covered with tartar. A smoker's lung is unable to functionality help the person breathe and increases severe asthma, which causes strokes and heart attacks. And here are a few points from the other point of view. Okay, so this is what the other people say. Take away our rights, why don't you? Why don't you ban everything that is possible danger and threat to us? And that could potentially lead us to death. Smoking is only harmful in excessive amounts. Same way junk food is harmful in large quantities. It is people to blame for abusing the leisure. Once again, humans blames another factor for their own destruction. Good job, society. Clearly, they are misguided. First, smoking develops cancers, and there is more than 4,000 toxic chemicals inside a cigarette. Secondly, the nicotine inside the cigarette is very addictive, costing a lot of money. Thirdly, smoking is also very harmful to other people. People around a smoker can also smoke by secondhand smoking. Also, the government spends thousands of dollars in curing sick people by smoking. Because of these reasons, I believe we should ban smoking. Thank you.
In conclusion, it will significantly reduce the risk of heart attacks and other diseases, particularly among individuals such as children and non-smokers. Secondly, it will help public places be less toxic and we won't have to deal with pollution. Thirdly, smoking should not be advertised towards a younger audience. Finally, it should also cause family conflict. If people were allowed to smoke in public places, they may not be as motivated to stop smoking as they are with not being allowed to smoke in public areas and around children. And we should ban smoking ads, especially on kids' TV. These are my reasons why smoking should be banned. Now, do you think that smoking isn't a big issue? Well, if you do, you're wrong. Seriously, please don't take smoking lightly because it really doesn't affect you lightly. It has serious causes and risks for many diseases, cancers, medical problems, everything you can name it, what you've heard in there and much more that isn't in there. And this is just a very serious topic and we really want you to really think about if you are a smoker, please try and quit or even limit the amount that you smoke because it's also bad for the animals and the environment, not only as other people and yourself.
Okay guys, subjecting your children to secondhand smoke is just beyond careless. You shouldn't do it. So if you're willing to have a child, why would you go and kill them because of your selfish needs? I don't get it. Do you get it?
No.
See?
All we're trying to say is that smoking is not an unharmful thing. It's a very harmful thing, and please take it seriously because it can mean your life.
And guys, seriously, if you take a look at the box when you're about to open it and light a cigarette, even the box says you're at risk. Take it seriously.
If you are a smoker, I hope this video really stuck to you, and if not, then I know that you may be addicted. And if you're not a smoker, then I really personally give you a really big high five. Yeah. And thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys. That was my English assignment and I got
and we
an
really
A+.
wanted to share that with you.
A+.
A+, that's good. Okay. So, bye.
Bye.